Are you unstoppable? We spend our days waiting for the ideal path to appear in front of us. But what we forget is that paths are made by walking and not by waiting. Are you unstoppable? A lot of people are good at what they do. Some are even elite. A select few are completely unstoppable. Those who are unstoppable are in their own world. They don't compete with anyone but themselves. You never know what they will do. Only that you will be forced to respond. Even though they don't compete with you, they make you compete with them. Are you unstoppable? Number one, don't think. Know and act. Don't think. You already know what you have to do, and you know how to do it. What's stopping you? Rather than analyzing and thinking, act. Attuned to your senses and with complete trust in yourself, do what you instinctively feel you should. Every right decision I have ever made has come from my gut. Every wrong decision I have made was the result of me not listening to the greater voice of myself. The moment you start thinking, you have already lost. Thinking swiftly pulls you out of the zone. Number two, always be prepared so you have the freedom to act on instinct. Just as the yin yang symbol possesses a kernel of light in the dark and of dark in the light, creative leaps are grounded in a technical foundation. Become a master of your craft while everyone else is relaxing. You are practicing and perfecting. Learn the left brain rules in and out so your right brain can have limitless freedom to break the rules and create. You know one thing? With enhanced consciousness, time will slow down for you. You will see things in several more frames than others. While they are trying to react to the situation, you will be able to manipulate and tweak the situation to your liking. Number three, don't be motivated by money or anything external. Having nice things is, well, nice. But for you, it's never been about the money, prestige, or anything else outside of you. Take these things away, and nothing changes for you. You are still going to be pushing your personal limits and giving it your all. Give these things to you, and they won't destroy you like they do most people. Number four, never be satisfied. The drive to close the gap between near perfect and perfect is the difference between great and unstoppable. Even after you achieve a goal, you are not content. For you, it's not even about the goal. It's about the climb to see how far you can push yourself. Does this make you ungrateful? Absolutely not. You are entirely humbled and grateful for everything in your life, which is why you will never get lazy. The way to enjoy life best is to wrap up one goal and start right on the next one. Don't linger too long at the table of success. The only way to enjoy another meal is to get hungry. Number five, always be in control. Unlike most people who are dependent on substances or other external factors. You are in control of what you put in your body, how you spend your time, and how long you stay in the zone. Act based on instinct, not impulse. Just because you could doesn't mean you do. And when you do, it's because you want to, not because you have to. Number 6, be true to yourself. Although 70% of US employees hate their jobs, and only 1 in 3 Americans report being happy, relentless, and unstoppable people purge everything from their life they hate. Have the self respect and confidence to live life on your terms. When something isn't right in your life, change it immediately. Number 7, never let off the pressure. Pressure can burst pipes, but it also can make diamonds. Most people can handle pressure in small doses, but when left to their own devices, they let off the pressure and relax. Not you. You never take the pressure off yourself. Instead, you continuously turn up the pressure. It's what keeps you alert and active. Number 8, don't be afraid of the consequences of failure. Most people stay close to the ground where it's safe. If they fall, it won't hurt that bad. But when you choose to fly high, the fall may kill you, and you are okay with that. To you, there is no ceiling and there is no floor. It's all in your head. If something goes wrong, if you fail, you adjust and keep going. Number 9, don't compete with others. Make them compete with you. Most people are competing with other people. They continuously check in to see what others in their space, their competition, are doing. As a result, they mimic and copy what's working. Conversely, you have left all competition behind. Competing with others makes absolutely zero sense to you. It pulls you from your authentic zone. So you zone out all the external noise and instead zone into your internal pressure to produce. Number 10, never stop learning. Ordinary people seek entertainment. Extraordinary people seek education and learning. Where you want to become the best at what you do, you never stop learning. You never stop improving and honing your skills and knowledge. You are in unparalleled. Preparation is what gives you power. No one else is willing to pay the price you have paid. Number 11, success is not enough. It only increases the pressure. For most people, becoming successful is enough. However, when you are relentless, success only increases that pressure to do more. Immediately following the achievement of a goal, you are focused on your next challenge. Number 12, don't get crushed by success. Success can become a catalyst for failure. Most people can't handle success, authority, or privilege. It destroys them. It makes them lazy. When they get what they want, they stop doing the very things that got them there. The external noise becomes too intense. But for you, no external noise can push harder than your own internal pressure. It's not about this achievement, but the one after and the one after that. There is no destination, only when you are finished. Number 13, completely on it when you screw up. Implementing extreme ownership requires checking your ego and operating with a high degree of humility. Admitting mistakes, taking ownership, and developing a plan to overcome challenges are integral to any successful team. No blame, no deception or illusion, just the cold, hard truth. When you mess up, you own it, and as the leader, you own it when your team fails. Only with extreme ownership can you have complete freedom and control. Number 14. Let your work speak for itself. Well done is well said. Deep work distinguishes deep work from shallow work. Here is the difference. Deep work is rare, high value, and non-replicable. That is not easy to copy or outsource. Shallow work is common, low value, replicable. That is anyone can do it. Talking is shallow. Anyone can do it. It's really replicated. It's low value. Conversely, deep work here. It's done by people who are focused and working while everyone else is talking. Deep work is so good, it can't be ignored. Number 15. Always work on your mental strength. Mental resilience is arguably the most critical trait of a world-class performer, and it should be nurtured continuously. Left to my own devices, I am always looking for ways to become more and more psychologically impregnable. When uncomfortable, my instinct is not to avoid the discomfort but to become at peace with it. My instinct is always to seek out challenges as opposed to avoiding them. The better you can be under pressure, the further you go than anyone else, because they will crumble under pressure. The best training you will ever do is mental training. Wherever your mind goes, your body follows. Wherever your thought go, your life follows. Number 16. Confidence is your greatest asset. You have heard it before. Running a marathon is far more mental than physical. A person's ability to run a marathon or do anything hard is more a reflection of their level of confidence than their actual ability. Your ability to work at a high level is like fitness. If you never take a break between sets, you won't be able to build strength, stamina, and endurance. However, not all rest produces recovery. Certain things are more soothing than others. You know one thing, recovering from any work, my work generally consists of writing in my journal, listening to music, spending time with my wife and kids, preparing and eating delicious food, or serving other people. These things rejuvenate me. They make my work possible, but also meaningful. Start before you are ready. The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. Most people wait. They believe they can start after they have enough time, money, connections, and credentials. They wait until they feel secure. Not people who are unstoppable. Unstoppable people started last year. They started 5 years ago, before they even knew what they were doing. They started before they had any money. They started before they had all the answers. They started when no one else believed in them. The only permission they needed was the voice inside them prompting them to move forward, and they moved. If you need permission, you probably shouldn't do it. A mentor of mine is a highly successful real estate investor. Throughout his career, he's had hundreds of people ask him if they should go into real estate. He tells every one of them the same things, that they shouldn't do it. In fact, he actually tries talking most of them out of it. And in most cases, he succeeds. Why would he do that? Those who are going to succeed will do so regardless of what I say. He told me I knew so many people who chase whatever worked for other people. They never truly decide what they want to do and end for jumping from one thing to the next, trying to strike quick gold. And repetitively, they stop digging just a few feet from the gold after resigning the spot in barren. No one will ever give you permission to live your dreams. Don't make exceptions. Jig Jiggler? Yes, Jig Jiggler used to tell a story of traveling one day and not getting in bed until 4 a.m. An hour and a half later, 5:30, his alarm went off. He said, every fiber of my being was telling me to stay in bed. But he had made a commitment, so he got up anyway. Admittedly, he had a horrible day and wasn't productive at all. Yet, he says that decision changed his life. As he explains, had I bowed to my human, physical, emotional, and mental desire to sleep in, I would have made that exception. A week later, I might have made an exception if I only got 4 hours of sleep. A week later, maybe I only got 7 hours of sleep. The exception so many times becomes the rule. Had I slept in, I would have faced that danger. Watch those exceptions. Hence, Zig was unstoppable. So what is the conclusion? From this point, your strategy is to make everyone else get on your level. You are not going down to theirs. You are not competing with anyone else ever again. You are going to have to compete with you. From now on, the end result is all that matters. When you are unstoppable, you will make sure to get what you want. Everything you need to know is already within you. All you need to do is trust yourself and act, guys. Act. Thank you so much. Be happy, take care, and please subscribe my channel also. Thank you so much.